Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today the topic is why Americans are buying Bitcoin again in 2026. Americans are quietly buying Bitcoin again in 2026, not because of hype, not because of social media trends, but because something much bigger has changed. In this video, I will explain why Americans are coming back to Bitcoin, what's difference this time, and what this shift could mean for the future of crypto in the United States. Bitcoin, a few years ago, Bitcoin was mostly driven by excitement and speculations. Prices moved fast, emotions ran high, and many people entered the market hoping to get rich quickly. But in 2026, the situation is very different. Today, Americans are approaching Bitcoin with a long term mindset. They are not chasing quick profits, they are looking at Bitcoin as a serious financial asset. This change in attitude is one of the biggest reasons Bitcoin is gaining attentions again across the United States. Uh, One major reasons Americans are buying Bitcoin again institutional involvement. Large U.S. Financial institutions are now more comfortable with Bitcoin. Investment product like Bitcoin-related funds and regulated platforms have made it easier for Americans to invest safely. Many people are now gaining Bitcoin exposure through platforms they already trust, like traditional investment accounts. When big institutions show confidence, everyday investors feel more secure, and that confidence is helping bring Americans back into the Bitcoin market. Another key reason behind this trend is concern about inflation and the long term value of the US dollar. Many Americans are worried about rising living costs and growing national debt. These concerns have pushed investors to look for alternatives to traditional money. Bitcoin's limited supply make it attractive in times like these. There will only ever be 21 million bitcoins. Unlike fiat currency, Bitcoin can't be printed or inflated by governments. That's why more Americans are now viewing Bitcoin as a store of value, not just a risky investment. Mm, for a long term, uncertainty around regulations scared many Americans away from crypto, but in 2026, the regulatory environment in the United States is clear than before. While rules still exist, they are more transparent and predictable. This has made investors feel more comfortable entering the market. Clear regulations have also helped reduce scams and remove bad actors. Instead of hurting Bitcoin, regulation has actually helped legitimize it in the eyes of Americans investors. Another major shift is how Americans think about Bitcoin. In the past, many people bought Bitcoin hoping for fast gains. When prices dropped, fear took over. Today, more Americans are holding Bitcoin as a long term investment. They see it as a part of a diversified portfolio alongside stocks, gold, or real estate. This long term approach has made the market more stable and mature. Bitcoin's technology has also improved over time. Wallets are easier to use, security has improved, transaction solutions are faster and more reliable. At the same time, more businesses in the United States are accepting Bitcoin, are using crypto friendly payment systems. When people see real world use cases, confidence grows. Bitcoin is no longer feels experimental, it feels establishment just established. Sorry. Global uncertainty is another factor bringing Americans back to Bitcoin. Financial markets remain unpredictable. Economic policies continue to change, and many people want assets that exist outside a traditional system. Bitcoin's decentralized nature makes it attractive during uncertain times. While it's still volatile, its independence from central banks is a key reason investors are paying attention again. Younger Americans, especially millennials and Gen Z, are driving much of this renewed interest. They are more comfortable with digital assets and less dependent on traditional banks. For them, Bitcoin feels like a natural part of our digital economy. As these generations gain more financial power, their preference are shaping the future of investing in the United States. Mm, so what does all this means? It means Bitcoin is entering a more mature path in the United States. Adoption is slower but stronger, less hype, more strategy. While price volatility may continue, the foundation supporting Bitcoin is much stronger than before. Uh, this content is for educational purpose only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in cryptocurrency. Americans are buying Bitcoin again in 2026, not out of fear or excitement, but out of understanding. If you want more simple honest crypto updates, focus on the US market. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.